Right, welcome boys and girls and all the new people to the Batman Army to a brand new horror movie reaction, and today we are reviewing the 2008 movie The Children. This movie was directed by Tom Scanlon, who also directed a horror movie called Vaz, and it was distributed by Vertigo Films, who also brought us films like Bronson, Football Factory and The Sweeney, which were all amazing films. But before we get into this review, if you guys could kindly subscribe and join the Batman Army today, 70% of you guys who watch this channel are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below in the description with that notification bell turned on. And also please leave a like, share and once again subscribe to help support the Batman Army reach that 10,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. And yeah, like I said, we're reviewing the movie The Children. To me, you can never go wrong with a good made British horror film. There's been a lot of British horror films, but they haven't been the best. But this one, I would say, for me, was up there once you get past the screaming kids. Once you get past the story with knowing what's going to happen and the children start to become more killer type, because that's what this movie is. It's about a group of children who just go all out on the parents. And to be fair, what kid doesn't want to do that sometimes, especially during this hard time? But yeah, the cast considers in this film of Hannah Tilton, known mostly from Hollyoaks and Inbetweeners. I think she plays the character Tara from Inbetweeners, who it's always the best scene in the world with Simon, where he's slapping his dick because it's not working. Also with Stephen Campbell, who I think he was in Season of the Witch, if I remember. Jeremy Sheffield, maybe one of my favourite people from the movie Creep. Not the found footage Creep, the train Creep, where there's a creature running around. A lot of people get them two movies mixed up. And also with Rachel Shelley and Eva Berthissel, I think. Yeah, but a good cast. I would say a good British film, you need a good British cast, and I think a lot of these top it. I mean, I'm glad to see the person from Hollyoaks and fucking Inbetweeners in a horror film, and I don't think she's been in anything recently, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's just about a family that go on a vacation. I think it's like their sister, it's one of the mum's sisters coming together and stuff like that. But there's a few odd things happening with the family and stuff before it even gets all hectic, and it slowly draws you in. And that's what I like about a film. It doesn't chuck you straight in. It slowly draws you in, gets you related to the family. There's the dickhead stepdad. I think he's the stepdad anyway, I'm not too sure. And obviously you got the teenage rebel daughter, and then you got the young daughter who's fucking trying to cause shit all the time for the other daughter. And you got the mum who doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And then you got the other side of the family who seem to be like the happy-go-lucky family sort of thing. And the dad of that side is meant to be like her uncle, and it's all fucked. But yeah, but this film, it knows how to scare their certain audience, and they touch on a lot of stuff. I think I previously said in my previous movie review with Jack the House Built, they done stuff that people do not like to see. They do not like to see children or young kids get killed, and this does show it in very good ways. But then it also shows the kids killing some of the parents, or none of the parents. Who knows? You'll have to go and see the film. But yeah, just the way the people die in this film as well. Could be the kids, could be the parents. Who knows? Once again, go and watch the film. And yeah, it's just one of those things. It's where it's like you're watching it and you're like, don't trust the kids, but then you're like, it's their fucking kids. You're like, a parent's thing is to trust their children, and two families where it's just going all hectic and it just starts to build, I was sitting there like, I was like, don't do that, don't trust them. But then I'm like, that's their daughter and son. They're gonna trust them. So, yeah. But I love this movie. I really like this movie. A lot of people have said they've enjoyed this movie, and it seems like a revamped version of like Children of the Corn sort of style. Or it doesn't tell you why the children are doing this. I don't think they told you unless I missed something. But it doesn't tell you why they've done it. Pretty much like Children of the Corn when they just slash it all the adults out of the fucking town. And they're just... yeah, like I said, they know how to hit the certain spots for certain people. And for me, when you see a child death scene, it does hit you out. It's like, shit, they've actually had the balls to go and show that. And with like Vertigo Films having distributed films like Football Factory and The Sweeney and Bronson, all violent type films, so that's brought that kind of thing over, and I feel like it went well. And I think we need to see more films like this, where it's just mainly British made. We don't get much... I don't think I've seen that many British made horror films. Like British born horror films. Like British actors, British movie. Just all out. I mean, I think we got, what was it, Severance with Danny Dyer back in the day. But I think some of the best films are the British movies. Like I said, Bronson was amazing. The Football Factory, amazing. The Sweeney, amazing. Rise of the Foot Soldier, amazing. All them sort of films of... what, Lock, Stock, Snatch. Can that be classed as British? I think it's British, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to say one thing that a lot of people kick off for is fucking Trainspotting. Because I know it's not a British film. I know it's not a British film, so don't come coming to kill me. I know it's not a British film, I don't say it is, so... So, but yeah, like I said, this movie hits the spots. The kids get on your tits, like, really bad. And you're just like, please stop fucking... This makes me not want children. Especially the way they are at the start when they're all just happy. That sounds bad, I don't want kids because they're happy. But that's why, it's just the way they are, how they're all jumping around me and just, hey, I'm just like, fucking, shut up. I think I'm just going to be on my own for the rest of my life. But as long as I can keep bringing videos to you guys. I think everyone acted really well in this film. Jeremy Sheffield, I think, smashed it as the creepy uncle because he played a creepy guy in Creep as well. And Hannah Tilton played... Can I say she played the main role? I would say she's like the main person in this film. She's absolutely smashed it. Because she's one of those rebel kids who just gets kind of ignored sort of thing. And yeah. I love films that contain that because I felt like I used to go through that sort of thing. And the rest of the actors, like you got the dickhead stepdad, like I said, the already creepy uncle, the two mothers, and then, yeah, I thought it was really well acted, especially with the children as well, because they made you feel sad for them at times. It's like they don't know what they're doing and they don't know why they have to do it. And it's like you feel kind of bad that maybe they don't want to kill their mum, or dad, or sister, or brother, or anybody else in this film, because I'm not going to try and ruin this film. Because that's my problem I have with reviews. I'll try not to say too much and ruin the movie. But yeah, they make you feel sad sometimes, and you're just like, do they deserve to die? And then you see them go to do it, and then you're like, fuck. Children. Yeah, children. This film, I think it made like over 100,000 in the UK box office. I'm not sure what it made in like altogether, but the UK box office just made over 100 grand, and it was rated 6 out of 10 by IMDb and 76% by Rotten Tomatoes. I don't tend to go by Rotten Tomatoes score a lot of the time because I tend to think they talk a lot of shit. So if you want a genuine opinion on a good horror movie, or a bad horror movie, come to me, guys. I'll try my hardest not to ruin the movie. I'll give you my thoughts on it and an honest opinion, because you guys can trust me as a horror movie fanatic who loves every sort of horror movie. You guys can trust me with my opinion, and that's what these movies are, my opinion. I'm not going to force it onto you guys saying you have to watch this film. I just give you the sort, if you want to watch it, you can watch it, and you guys go by my opinion. And my opinion on for this movie, it's not the best movie. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to watch with the kids, and that pushes it back. Well, I wouldn't say it. I would say it's an okay film, but that's it. It's just an okay film. It doesn't push. I mean, showing some of the kid death scenes pushed it up there for me, because that gives, I support any filmmaker who puts that in a film, because that shows balls. So I was going to give this a 5 out of 10 potatoes. And do you know what? I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10 potatoes. So pretty much along the same roads as IMBD. So 6.5 out of 10. That's my opinion on this movie. Like I said, the effects are good. The scares are there. They know how to scare a certain person. They're not out to scare everyone. They know how to scare a certain individual watching this film. I mean, it didn't scare me. It made me happy seeing a kid death scene. That just made me sound really fucked up. But yeah, I would recommend this movie. But if you want to watch this film, go ahead. But if you like a good British made film, this one has my approval. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this horror movie review. And like I said, if you want to check it out, you can find it on, what did I watch it on? I watched it on Amazon Prime Video, because I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you guys where you can watch them, because sometimes some films you have to buy properly. But you can go and catch this film on Prime Video. So if you do want to go and watch it over there. But I've been Dominating Spud. I hope you guys have enjoyed this horror movie review. If you haven't, drop it. If you drop a dislike, let me know why you dropped a dislike, so we can improve on the videos in the future. And yeah, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been Dominating Spud. I love you, Potato Man Army. I will catch you guys tomorrow for a horror game live stream right here on YouTube, not on Twitch, not on Facebook Gaming, here on YouTube. So make sure you got that notification bell turned on. Make sure you follow all my social media as well, because very, very soon we will be having more merch coming out. Like, this is old merch. It's okay not to be okay. That was from like my mental health awareness last year. But we're going to be having new merch coming very, very soon. So make sure you follow my social media for all of that. But yeah, I've been Dominating Spud. I love you, Potato Man Army. Stay safe, stay home, and like always, don't forget to stay starchy.